Victor, Espio, and Charming may be the strangest group of sloths you'll ever see, but they get results. Always out to do good and get a desperately needed paycheck, the Chaotix Detective Agency will take any case. No, seriously, do you know how much red it is for their office? Meanwhile, during the Shattered World crisis, Sonic and his friends visited the undersea kingdom of Miraculous. There, they met King Puff and Queen Angelica, but their dark Princess Undina was missing.
The detective life is a hard one. The jobs are tough, and actually, I don't have a case right now. But when I do, they're tough. Sometimes. The streets are mean and full of hoodlums. Well, okay, they're not bad kids. They're just noisy. And there's a cafe on the corner. We want the raspberry-filled pastries at. Yeah, it's a tough life, but I'm a tough guy. Years of rough work made me this way. Even when times are tough. Geez, this noir stuff is hard. Might need a thesaurus. Next paycheck, I'll put it on the list. Anyway, classy dame walks in.
This is the detective agency, isn't it?
Whoa! Yes it is. Welcome, Miss.
Lieutenant, Echo of the Mopolis City Guard.
I'm Vector, Detective Vector. The best detective in town, anywhere. How can we help you, Lieutenant?
I'm looking for a missing person. Well, it's possible she's been kidnapped. This is Princess Eugenia of Monopolis. She has been studying in Spagora, but stopped checking in with the king and queen. Then, one day, she received a note from demanding money from her safe return. But when the ransoms was delivered, no one showed up to retrieve it.
Interesting. Might have just been some wannabe opportunist. I think the first thing to do would be to ask around Spagona University.
Yes, that's what I did. The professor there, eventually mentioned she may have gone to the Empire City.
Well, that's a big city, but we're checking out.
Yes, and I did. I thought my chances were slim, but I came across, let's say a clue, which leads to a businesswoman who apparently knows the princess well.
Okay, so we contact this businesswoman, or did you already do that?
I did. According to her, the princess had decided to tour the world on her own. We had no contact with the princess, and no follow-up from the kidnappers. The king and queen were concerned, and that was before the ransom demand, so I've been looking into any reported sightings that I can. And then I received some anonymous information. It confirmed that the princess has last been seen in Westropolis, and that the ones who sent the ransom demand were pirates.
Now that sounds like trouble. Okay then, we'll head to the docks.
I already
did. No offense, Lieutenant, but why do you need our help?
Because I don't know this city, and I'm sure the dock workers know something, but no one wants to talk. I didn't know what to do, but then I found your advertisement.
What the?
I know the king and queen will be very generous with payment if you assist me.
Generous, you say? Payment, you say?
Hey, someone found my poster!
So that's why you needed help with spelling.
Hi, are you a client?
There she is! We've got a kidnap in our hands, boys! First step is to check out the docks.
But...
I know, you hit a dead end. But that's why you came to the professional. We're gonna need some leverage, so let's do some digging first. Charmy, check the cow cushions for change so we can hire a cab.
Actually, I have transportation.
There's a boat, and another boat, and there's a boat, and another boat, and...
Cut-rate shipping company?
That's them. I swear they know something, but they refuse to tell me anything.
Guess we'll just have to persuade them.
Hey, it's Miss Fish at the water. Come on, I'm busy here. I already told you, I know nothing about no prices or no pirates.
So we heard, but maybe you can help explain something else then. See, we're looking into your operation here, and we found some discrepancies, some questionable records, altered timestamps, and what looked like a cover-up of some missing cargo. Now, at a glance, all this might not seem much, but when...
Okay, I get it. Look, we kinda sorta diverted from our usual route a few weeks ago to save the time and took us near this island called Knives. And I thought we would be fine, but then a ship appeared out of nowhere and we got boarded by pirates and they both robbed us blind. And yeah, that girl was with them. She didn't look hurt or nothing, but they still didn't took everything, and losing cargo to pirates doesn't look exactly good for our business. And our insurance wouldn't approve of this for sailing through dangerous waters. I maybe had a friend who's make some alterations to some records, but you gotta understand, business is tough, alright? Seriously, Daryl?
Well then, thanks for your cooperation, I guess.
Sure, so, can I have that printout since I helped you and all?
Sure. After all, we made copies.
That was skillfully done.
Thanks. See? No one can match your masterful detective skills.
So masterful we don't even need to interrogate anyone. Don't get too full of yourself.
Let's see. The Knives. An island surrounded by jagged rocks. Hard to navigate. Well, my car may be small enough to pass by safely.
This car can get us to an island?
Yes? What's the use of a non-amphibious vehicle?
We can't afford to rent a boat, so I'm not gonna question it.
Can I question why it says Meropis Tourism on the side?
Just ignore that. It wasn't seeing much use.
Can we fight pirates and rescue princesses now? I'm bored.
And then he said, "Ma'am, you can't swim in the fountain," and told me to get out. But then, why call it a public fountain? On top of that, a coin hit me in the face. I don't think I'm eager to visit Spagoria ever again.
There's a fish. And there's a fish. And... Hey, Miss Lieutenant?
No miss, Charmy.
Hey, Lieutenant, what happens if the windows break?
Don't say stuff like that, kid.
But what if they do? I don't want to drown.
The windows aren't going to break.
We're not going to drown. The change in pressure will crush us before that happens.
No one's getting crushed or drowning. The car has a pressurization field, and there are air charms in the glove box. You're perfectly safe.
You're just being grumpy because pirates are cooler than ninjas.
Vector, Charmy's speaking blasphemy.
Don't make me turn this car on you two.
What? Princess Adina needs our help. We're not...
Joking. It's a joke.
Oh, of course. Sorry, it's just that I'm worried for the princess. The princess grew up training to be the temple priestess back in Meropolis. To the surprise of many, she wasn't selected for the position in the end. But still, with so sheltered an upbringing and traveling the surface world all on her own, I can't imagine how she's coping now. She must be so scared.
Hey, worrying isn't going to do us any good. Besides, with all that traveling your princess was doing on her own, she sounds pretty resourceful.
And that guy the dog said she looked okay.
True, but what about the whole ransom thing? Why make an offer and then go back on it?
I'll admit, that's got me curious. You don't think there's a chance she'd decide to go pirate herself?
What? Of course not.
Maybe we'll be able to ask her ourselves. Looks like we're coming up on the Knives. Hope we don't wreck ourselves on the rocks.
I told you, this car is perfectly safe.
Watch it!
Oh my goodness, I think I hit someone! I need to see what happened. Use the air charms and stay with the car.
You said this wouldn't happen. It's happening.
Hold on! I'm coming with you!
Whoa, these are awesome. It's like we're not even in water.
Would have been nice to have these back at Aquatic Mine.
How do you even manage to run over someone in the ocean? Ah! Who the heck are you?
Ooh, that's a weird way for saying sorry for hitting you with a dang car.
You aren't putting me in an apologizing mood.
Razor?
Lieutenant Echo.
Okay, so not only did we run over someone in the middle of the ocean, it's someone you know?
Somehow I don't believe this is a coincidence. Razor, why are you here?
Carl sent me to find the princess's guardian of the Elspie Shrine.
Self-proclaimed.
Okay, you know what? I don't...
Look, the water's salting up without you two adding to it. Calm down, and let's start from the top.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're the Chaotix Detective Agency, hired to find Princess Adina.
We're the bestest.
You had to hire help? I mean, I knew you guys were struggling.
It's been a difficult search.
Yeah, but it's tough to screw up when the kidnappers approach you and offer to give back the person they took.
It's not like our fault that...
Okay, I don't especially want to find out if these air charms have a time limit. And speaking of time limits, we're supposed to be finding a kidnapped girl here. Stop acting like children.
Yeah, so disappointed.
They actually do have a time limit. Alright, so my friend Carl, she's the temple priestess in Meropis. She and a princess used to train together.
I can't stop thinking about poor Udina. What if she's her? What if...
It sounds like it was just for ransom. Besides, isn't this the girl who everyone got mad over when you got picked over her?
Some people were, but Udina was never like that. She was always kind to me. Said I deserved to be chosen. Sorry, it's just I spoke to the queen a moment ago. They tried to do the ransom exchange, but no one showed up. I'm scared. If I didn't have my duties here, I'll go looking for her myself. I don't know what else to do.
Carl was pretty worried, and obviously the official search wasn't tracking down the pirates, so I decided to look myself.
I suppose that's all well and good.
How did you know to come here, though?
And wait, how did you know pirates were involved?
What? Lucky guess. Makes sense, doesn't it?
And you just happened to stumble across their base of operation? Or did you already know about the island? Was my captain right about you?
I don't know what all your personal drama is about, and frankly I don't care, because we need to leave right now!
What is that thing?
That's not as pirate ship looks like, right? Right?
Everyone, back to the car! Go, go, go! Drive, drive, drive!
I'm going!
Well. Looks like we got ourselves quite an unusual catch.
The detectives have been detected. What will become of our heroes? And is that the princess? The adventures continue next time.